Okay guys, welcome back. In this video I want to teach you how I'm able to get so much shit done on a daily basis. Now, number one, I work hard. I work weekends as well. But the main important part of this is stacking. And I've said this for years, not a lot of people can multitask in the right way. Now, a lot of people think multitasking is being on the phone and like looking after your kid or whatever, cleaning up their diaper. Now, that's what you see in the movies, but stacking in an entrepreneur business sense is a lot different. Now, I wrote down some examples of how I do it, but you'll get the idea when I give you the examples, guys. But this is how I'm able to get so much shit done on a daily basis, and it comes from just being smart with your time. You know, there's one on here I explained. I'll explain first this one, because this will really give you an idea of how to do it. So my computer was updating. I was like, what can I do? Can't do anything. I'm waiting on the internet or something. Like, I'm waiting for everything to go on. Like, even my internet goes down sometimes. But while I'm doing the updates, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna train. I'm gonna do the vlog that I'm doing for the fitness journey. I'm gonna train. I'm gonna grab the camera. I'm gonna film myself doing it. Okay. After I've done that, the updates. Okay, they've got about 20 minutes left. I'm gonna jump in the shower. While I'm in the shower, I'm gonna charge the battery of the camera so that I'm not waiting for that. So when I come out, it can go straight in. I can start recording videos. And then the computer updates are done and everything's back online. You know, I've wasted 0 minutes. 0 minutes. I've done everything that I need to do in that space of time. You know, I could have sat there, oh, bloody updates, okay, well, I might as well go and cook and eat and whatever and sit there and, you know, when I'm in the shower, I was cooking. I left the food on. A little bit dangerous, I know, but I'm charging the battery whilst I'm cooking, you know, so that my bulk doesn't slow down. My fitness journey's been ticked. I filmed the fitness journey. My updates are being done. The battery's perfect. So by the time I've eaten, I plug it straight into the camera. Updates, perfect timing. Bang, bang. 7 or 8 things done by 12 o'clock in the morning. Whereas I could have spent the whole morning going, updates, can't do anything. But here's some examples, guys. When you're training, when you're lifting weights, you can listen to a podcast, a success one. You know, that might get you there. You know, you can learn a language. Everybody knows the film Limitless. Bradley Cooper's running along with headphones on. He's going on a jog, beautiful jog around, I think it's New York. And he's got his headphones on and he's learning a language. That's perfect stacking. And when you're driving, you might be driving to work, come back, listen to an audiobook. Again, listen to a podcast, learn a language. You can do 2 things at once. Three is too much. But so what about downtime? So you've got some downtime, you want to relax, you want to kick back. Yeah, alright, we'll drink a beer, listen to some music and reply to emails. You know, I know it's still work related, but it won't feel like it. Like, I remember an old job that I used to have. Every Friday afternoon they'd let us drink beers. It didn't feel like work. It felt just as fun as being on a night out, because you were drinking beers with all the boys in the office, a couple of women as well, which made it more fun. And then you're just doing your admin work. You're just typing everything up, but you're listening to music and you're having beers, and you know that a good thing's coming after that. You were going out, but that freshened it up. That made it feel good. And you guys have seen when I've drank wine and I sit on here and I do a few podcasts, I do a few videos with you guys. That's me stacking. That's what I'm doing. That is my downtime. I'm enjoying myself whilst working. I've got a good balance there between the two. You might not want to do that, but that's one method. You know, you can document your life, your daily life. All right. So people who say, I've got to travel from here to there. You know, I haven't got time to do work. Film yourself traveling from here to there and put that out as content, like a journey episode, like the ones that I do. Right now, while I'm behind the scenes, I could easily set my phone up, put it on this. I got a tripod down there actually for the webcam, but I can easily set that up and have that film me from the side and be using that as behind the scenes content for a separate thing. Like, there's so much that you can do 2 things at once if you think about it. So, in terms of downtime, again, you can watch a film but make notes. So whenever I watch a film, right, I'm like, oh, I really want to watch this new film. I want to sit down and watch it. So I sit there with the notepad and I have the film on and I keep glancing up. Alright, it's interesting scene. Oh, they're just talking. I know what's going on. And I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, what's the next piece of content I could do? How can I do this for the streaming platform? How much is that travel going to cost? Grab your phone. How much does it cost to get to Iceland? 400 quid. Alright, 400 quid. Nice, close that down. I'm still watching the film. I still know what's going on. I might not be watching it intently like a movie reviewer, but I'm enjoying the film. I'm getting that downtime. I might stop for 3 minutes, watch it, and then be like, alright, make some notes. It's a boring part now. They're literally driving from that city to that city, and it's like a 3-minute talking scene that's not that important. The other one, I chew gum while I'm typing articles. So when I don't need to be speaking like this, I'll grab some of that mastic gum and I'll chew orthotropics, try and make my jaw better. I'm stopping that at the moment because my face got a little bit puffy around here. So I'm focusing more on thinning these out and putting the cheekbones up. I chewed too much, it was crazy. That's why I've shaved this actually, so I can monitor the progress. But I'll chew gum whilst writing an article, replying to emails, and replying to comments. Like, you balance the two, alright? So it might even be on the toilet, you're taking a shit, right? Everyone goes, takes a shit, plays fucking phone games. What's the point? Might as well go in there with a notepad and a pen, or on your phone, start making notes, jotting stuff down, coming up with ideas. There's another 10 minutes saved. You could be on a call that you need to have, an important call, whilst cooking. It's very easy to go on loudspeaker, put your headset on, headphones, whatever. You could be cooking, doing everything you need to do in the pot, the pan, whilst having a call that you need to have. Maybe it's a business call, maybe it's a meeting. You can do those two things at once. That saves yourself like an hour. While I'm sleeping, I've got guys on Fiverr in different countries around the world. They're working on stuff for me. So I need something done at the moment. I could have done myself on Photoshop. I've paid a guy to do it. Yeah, it's £42, but I can then sleep for like 6-7 hours at night. He's working on that. When I wake up in the morning, it's done. I've saved time. I've allowed my money to work for me. It's the whole purpose of employees, to be honest, guys. You could have a haircut. You could be getting, you could put your headphones in, do positive affirmations. You know, if you trust the barber, you know what barbershops are like. You can lean back, you can sit there. Sometimes when you're having a shave, it's like you're falling asleep anyway, when they just lean you back. You could put your headphones in, just be listening to positive affirmations. You know, you could be doing that. You could listen to a podcast. You could sit there and make notes on your phone. Like, that's a whole hour, half an hour, depends on what sort of trim you get. You know, if you get fades and stuff, it's like an hour. But it's saving a bag of time there, right? The one I did the other day, I was rendering a video project. Like, I record these, I edit them, I render them. Editing, while I'm editing, I'm listening to a podcast. If it's something that I can do, if I can blend the two together. So sometimes there's video projects that I don't need to listen to the audio. This one I will, because I'll just go back through, make sure, just do a second check. You know, then there's not a lot I can do in that scenario. So I have to listen to the audio and I have to kind of be watching it. So it's very difficult to do. But when I get to the render part, it might come up 22 minutes or something. Okay, I need to do something in that 22 minutes. You know, I'm not going to go and sit down, watch TV and be like, oh, it's fine, it'll be done in 22 minutes. In that time frame, I know I can probably lift weights and listen to a podcast. So I know that I'm getting in better shape. Maybe I've got food cooking. I'm listening to a podcast. And then also I've got my project rendering. So there's 4 things going forward at one time. And that's basically, guys, I think that's everything that I said. Yeah, that's basically everything that I wrote down. So basically what I'm saying is that's how you get shit done, guys. That's how you maximize your days. You've got to do 2 or 3 things at once every single day. And you'll get used to it. It's a skill. It's a very good skill. So like I said, I had updates on my computer. My first thought isn't, well, I'll go and eat, I'll sit down, I'll wait for them to be done. It's, okay, what can I put in place instead? You know, what could I be doing? Alright, so I'll go and train and I'll film myself doing it, and I'll cook so I don't have to do that in an hour's time, and I'll just eat early so that my whole day can rearrange around like a jigsaw, but I can maximize my hours and I can get more shit done. You know, when you're going on a run and you're listening to Spanish or something and you're learning that language, it's going in on the subconscious, you're learning certain things, you know, you're definitely going to pick it up. It's like being in the environment. So you get back and you're fitter, you feel like you've accomplished something, you feel more intelligent, and you learn the language. You know, it's seeping into your brain. It's like 4 things. It's like 4 things that you just improved on in the space of half an hour or 1 hour, which is fantastic, guys. You know, and then while you were out, maybe you had something on your computer, maybe you had a big video project that was rendering. So it's like you get back and that's done. And then while you're showering, you're cooking. Like within 2 hours, you manage to do like 7 or 8 things, and it's called stacking. And 3 is too many. 3 is too many for most people. It can work, like I said, if you're showering, cooking and rendering a project. That can work, because it's 3 completely different things. You know, they can all mold together. But usually it's 2. Usually it's 2. But I think at all times you should have 2 things going on. You know, so sometimes when my projects are rendering, and let's say, well, I'll tell you, here's a good example. I said earlier I couldn't do it, but I might be listening back to this recording and I'm doing the edit. I don't actually have to watch the video because I trust that I look alright on camera because I've seen myself a million times. I'm not doing anything stupid. you know, there's nobody in the background or anything like that, I've actually got a background thing coming soon. You'll like it. I'm going to keep it a secret, but you guys will like what I've done. And I have to listen to the audio, but I can watch different things. You know, I can make notes. I can share content. So videos that I've made before, I can share them on Reddit or other places on social media. I can create snippets and whatever and share them out in different places while I'm listening to the audio of the current one. So I'm there, I'm doing two things at once. And that's how I get so much shit done, guys, every single day of my life. I just stack stuff together. I just find a way to do 2 or 3 things at once. And if something changes the game plan, something can't be done, like a computer update, didn't see that coming, Wi-Fi drops out, we've got a serious problem in the whole area. Okay, well, what else can I do with that time? Or I can make notes, I can cook. I'll tell you what, I'll do a 2 or 3 hour gym session today, so that tomorrow, and I'll train legs in the morning, and then I'll train body in the afternoon, whereas I was going to train body tomorrow. So then that means tomorrow I'm free, Wi-Fi might be back, I can catch up on that time and do more shit on the second day. It's just being proactive, guys. You just got to stack stuff together, do as much as you can at one time. Don't let it become a distraction, but once you get good enough and you can easily do more than one thing at once, do it, because it's the only way, guys. There's not enough time in the day to wake up early, train, work on a business, go to a 9-to-5 job, learn languages, read books, and get an early night. There's not enough. There's no way is there enough time. And cook for the next day, meal prep, whatever. There's no way is there enough time. You need to be able to do 2 or 3 things at once. Then you can become a fucking robot.